Hello everyone, and welcome to your January 2019 Tarotscopes. Of course, I've missed December 2018, but it has been a very busy time, so I do apologize, and I hope you are enjoying catching up with what's going on with 2019. Now, do remember to check out my events calendar on my Carolyn Clairvoyant website. As you will find, I have quite an extensive year of travel around, and I'm going to be in lots of places all at once, so it would be wonderful to be able to catch up, do a one-on-one reading or a group booking. I thank you so much for your wonderful patronage over the years, and I look forward to connecting with you more and more as we move through 2019. Cosmic hugs, everybody.
Hello Leo, here we go. So we're going to be looking at your January 2019 Tarotscopes. We're going to take a look at everything. Just giving the cards a very good shuffle, just to ensure that everything's moved around here. And we'll see if Spirit wants to pop any cards out to give you an indication of something more that you need to look at. We've just had one flip over, so we're going to pop him out. Here we go. And one more shuffle. So we'll just pop these over to one side and we'll take a look at what's going on for you in January 2019. So, home and family, or where you are within yourself right now, career goals and aspirations, or the things that are important to you. We'll look at your finance, health and well-being, and of course your relationship areas. So the first thing that you do have around you, Leo, is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Now, this is a sense of loneliness. Now, sometimes we can be imprisoned in our own life, in our own home, in our own thoughts. And Spirit shows here, but this sense of loneliness or this sense of doubt has really kind of arisen from around about September 2018, or over this past 9 months. So you've popped into the new year feeling a little bit pessimistic, feeling a little bit lonely, feeling a little bit doubtful about what you can do. And Spirit says, well, hang on a minute, we need you to open up a little bit more. We need you to look at what you may be contributing to your situations to be feeling this way. What is it that you can make a change? Because you feel pressure around you. You feel pressure to be happy. You feel pressure to be settled, or to be something to everyone. And you feel that also bringing a point where you keep on looking at, well, I've got to make choices. I've got to make decisions. And I've got to be clear about these decisions. But I'm going through doubts within myself. Am I doing the right thing? Is this going to be okay? Have I made the right choices? And Spirit says, but you've put all this pressure on yourself, which is isolating you. It's pulling you away from being around a more happier and social time. It's pulling you away into a period of time where you're probably needing to just sort things out, but not isolate yourself. So it's okay if you're taking a bit of a holiday and you're taking a break out, but it's not good if you're closing yourself off. And this is what Spirit's showing here. You're going through a period of time of feeling this little sense of isolation, not sure where my identity is. You know, I thought I had plans and goals, but they're not really popping together. So what do I do now? And it's like as if you're doing a lot of questioning. Now, your career goals and aspirations are all about bigger pressure. You have some areas that you are very responsible for and that you do need to sort out. And if this is about kind of dividing up your time and energy around your home and family, well, then this is where it's going to be significant. But Spirit says you're under a bit of pressure. There's more responsibilities around. You're taking on a bigger workload. You're really needing to sort through this. And by doing this, you're going to find yourself in a much better position. This is great for those that are looking for promotions, new work, or new opportunities that really enhance your skills. But once again, you might be needing to make make that move on your own first to be able to embrace this. And in doing that, you may be finding there are some wonderful successes sitting around. Now, Spirit is showing here that you're going to make progress through the decisions you make. Might be a little bit slow in happening, so you could be finding this next couple of months really show you how your choices are manifesting, but you will be under pressure to get a result starting in the time of January, or reaching that decision in the time of January. And as I said, I feel that this should be quite positive for you. Your financial areas are all about the family, all around the home, all around creative ideas. It's all around being a lot more settled, and you might be finding yourself spending your finances on family, or spending your finances on those that are significant or important to yourself. And because we've got social activities, of course, it comes down to birthdays and children and creative areas that all evolve around that. So there could be a birth or a pregnancy, or there could be things that you're trying to create, and because of that you need to invest a little bit more finances into. And Spirit says here it should be quite a celebratory time, a very social time, which kind of conflicts with the fact that I said that you're going to be kind of feeling a little bit isolated. But it doesn't say that you are emotionally sitting in that area. It just means financially you might be looking at ways in which to sort things out. So, you know, this is about you becoming to a point where you're going to see your money is going to create some areas in which you can make some positive changes. But this is about you getting out of that mindset that you have to do this all on your own. You know, sometimes we need to know that there are others around us that can help us out, or there are areas that we can not have so much doubt or worry or concern around when it comes to family. Your health and betterment. Now you've got the 8 of Cups here in reverse. Now the 8 of Cups represents leaving past problems behind you, and because this is the number 8, I'm going to give it to in and around what we call the Scorpio house. And the Scorpio house rules in and around our sexual energies, it rules our hormones, it rules our perceptions on who we are, our understanding of life and death. It gives us, you know, a whole different way of looking at how we can regenerate our being and our well-being. And you might have gone through a period of time there in which you were making some progress, but you've come to this point now and you go, look, I've left the worst behind me. I'm, you know, overcome that fear or that phobia. I'm understanding situations a lot differently, and because of this, I'm prepared to let that go. So this is about you actually making some very progressive moves towards being able to look at where you need to be within yourself. And this comes down to a better understanding. Because this rules the house of secrets and the house of Scorpio, then it tells you that you have a secret understanding about what you need to be doing, but you also secretly desire that you weren't on your own, that you didn't feel this pressure around you to do with home and family or your ideas. You wish that you could be able to just move forward and not put this burden on anyone or anything. And Spirit says, well, come on, you know, you've worked through this. You can see that there is, you know, you cannot be responsible for everything, but you're also not on your own. There are other people that have been through exactly what you've been through, and this is a chance on being able to see this from a higher perspective, being able to see what you're learning from here, and to be able to see this as a time of a lot more support, move in the right direction. On the personal relationship areas or relationships, in reverse shows this is decisions being made, and that these choices have been progressive choices that have needed to happen. And you might be finding that this has a lot to do with not just your own personal betterment and well-being, but also those around you. So your whole energy is about, what am I creating this month that is helping me to be a lot more comfortable, not feeling like I'm doing it on my own, not feeling this pressure from family or those around me, but feeling that this is something that I'm making for my own choice, and I'm moving and making progress on this because that's what I want. And Spirit shows here you'll go through times of doubt. So you'll feel like as if the choice has been made for me, but it really hasn't. You're the one that's in the driver's seat here. And Spirit says clear decisions enable you a happier, settled time. You might feel a little bit of pressure until everything's in place, but don't give in to doubts. It's going to work out just fine. So here we go. We're looking at the cards that are sitting on top of here because they've fallen out. So this is all these pentacles tell you it's around money, it's around home, it's around change. And you may be finding yourself in a position where you are talking with a banker or a broker or financial areas to do with finances, career goals and aspirations, other more strong, stable areas. And you're trying to work something out. You're trying to work it out because you know that change is coming, and you know that it's inevitable that change is coming, but you're anxious about how the family or how the home or how situations are going to be. And especially if you are looking at this as in new work, because we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we have got the Hangman, we've got the Seven of Pentacles reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. So this shows that you're many different energies to different people, and you're going to find this as a highly productive time. So don't give in to doubts and don't feel the pressure, because this is all going to work out just fine, but it will take a time to settle. And because of this, you are knowing that you are needing to make a change, which is quite different. This could be a career change, a lifestyle change, a job change, everything change. Because of what has changed or what is about to change, this will be a better move in the right direction, but you're anxious about it. You're anxious about how this is going to affect the choices that you have made to do with the home and the family. You're anxious about how this is going to affect the business style or the commitments that you have made, and whether this is all going to work out. And Spirit indicates here you have opportunities around you to overcome these doubts, to see that this is going to be a productive time. Yes, you've got the right energy and people on board, but you're under pressure to make it work. And because of this, you're going to need time to let the dust settle. You're going to have to see this as a way of that you're making progress, even though there's going to be times that you're going to be feeling you're suspended or you're up in the air or it's not happening, even though you know it's inevitable. And Spirit says don't give in to the anxiety. The choices you are making are going to be beneficial, and they are going to be beneficial for years on, or for those that are around that will benefit from those decisions. But it comes down to you having this confidence in yourself as well. I hope that you have enjoyed your Tarotscopes for the time of January 2019.